Your next project, get the materials and services you need to succeed from Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Northeast Truck and Refrigeration is a family-owned and operated business that was founded in 2002. We have a wide range of services, including heavy truck and trailer repair, chassis repair, refrigeration, and mobile AC, truck and trailer maintenance and trailer sales. Located at 1020 Albion Road in Unity.
Sure, there's more than one way to get the job done, but sometimes there's really no comparison. With all the power and versatility you'll ever need, you'll get more done in a day with Polaris.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Follow Chase Toys Inc. on Facebook and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-5729. Ready to grow your business to an epic level? Place your business ad here on this live broadcast. Contact the staff at Epic View Studios for a custom marketing plan that will directly market your business to our local community. We have a variety of budget-friendly plans that will fit your needs. Email the staff at Epic View Studios today.
Grab life by the bars and see how far you can go. Introducing Polaris Sportsman with Ride Command. Smart tech that displays your location and keeps track of friends even without cell service, so you can explore more of the great outdoors. Polaris, think outside.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Follow Chase Toys Inc. on Facebook and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-5729. Today's game is sponsored by NEL Analytical, located at 227 China Road in Winslow, Maine's largest laboratory services provider. NEL Analytical offers complete laboratory services including water, environmental testing, and analysis in chemistry and microbiology, as well as custom and standard media manufacturing services. Call NEL Analytical today for all of your testing needs at 873-7711. For more than 50 years, Kennebec Valley Community College has trained the people of Maine to enter high-demand, well-paying jobs. KVCC's cutting-edge technology and state-of-the-art facilities ensure that our graduates are some of the most sought-after in Maine. With our already low tuition and the free community college program for recent graduates, KVCC students join the workforce with little to no student loan debt. For more information, please visit us online at kvcc.me.edu or call 453-5822. If you own a local Maine business, this message is for you. Scan the QR code now for your chance to win $1,000 in free advertising from Epic View Studios, the leader in local live streaming. Just scan the code with your camera app on your smartphone and fill in the information. Good luck and thanks for watching from Epic View Studios.
I'm Greg Glenn, Athlete Brand Advisor and CEO of Pliable. Are you tired of sending out emails to coaches and never hearing back? One key is sending an athlete recruiting video with your email. Here's how you can learn how to get yours. Visit pliablemarketing.com, take a look at all the athlete recruiting video options, see a sample video, plus frequently asked questions. All you have to do is visit pliablemarketing.com. Let's beat your competition and create your athlete recruiting video today.
Chase Toys Inc., where sales and service are full throttle. Chase Toys Inc. is your one-stop shop for Toro zero-turn mowers. Large inventory of Toro zero-turn mowers are now in stock. Visit them at chasetoysinc.com. Like them on Facebook. Stop into their Thorndike Road location in Unity or call 948-5729.
Are you a high school or college student or just looking for a seasonal job this summer? Hutamaki is now accepting applications for temporary summer positions for the 2025 season. Whether you're looking to gain experience, earn extra income, or just be part of something great this summer, we'd love to hear from you. We are hiring for our packaging and molded fiber products to prepare our products for shipment to end users. Do you meet these qualifications? Must be 18 years old to apply. Must be able to lift up to 50 pounds. Must be able to work rotating shifts, including nights and weekends. Our schedule includes 12-hour shifts, 3 days on between 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. You will then enjoy 3 consecutive days off and returning to work beginning 3 nights from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. We are offering $24.58 per hour with 75 cents per hour shift differential when you work night shift. Why is this an opportunity you can't miss out on? These positions are great for students, close to home. We offer competitive wages. Great experience for that resume. Apply today and make your summer count. Positions will start May 6, 2025. Ready to apply? Scan this QR code with your smartphone. We look forward to hearing from you.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
For your next project, get the materials and services you need to succeed from Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Northeast Truck and Refrigeration is a family-owned and operated business that was founded in 2002. We have a wide range of services, including heavy truck and trailer repair, chassis repair, refrigeration, and mobile AC, truck and trailer maintenance and trailer sales. Located at 1020 Albion Road in Unity.
Sure, there's more than one way to get the job done, but sometimes there's really no comparison. With all the power and versatility you'll ever need, you'll get more done in a day with Polaris.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Follow Chase Toys Inc. on Facebook and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-5729. Ready to grow your business to an epic level? Place your business ad here on this live broadcast. Contact the staff at Epic View Studios for a custom marketing plan that will directly market your business to our local community. We have a variety of budget-friendly plans that will fit your needs. Email the staff at Epic View Studios today.
Grab life by the bars and see how far you can go. Introducing Polaris Sportsman with Ride Command. Smart tech that displays your location and keeps track of friends even without cell service, so you can explore more of the great outdoors. Polaris, think outside.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Follow Chase Toys Inc. on Facebook and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-5729. Today's game is sponsored by NEL Analytical, located at 227 China Road in Winslow, Maine's largest laboratory services provider. NEL Analytical offers complete laboratory services including water, environmental testing, and analysis in chemistry and microbiology, as well as custom and standard media manufacturing services. Call NEL Analytical today for all of your testing needs at 873-7711. For more than 50 years, Kennebec Valley Community College has trained the people of Maine to enter high-demand, well-paying jobs. KVCC's cutting-edge technology and state-of-the-art facilities ensure that our graduates are some of the most sought after in Maine. With our already low tuition and the free community college program for recent graduates, KVCC students join the workforce with little to no student loan debt. For more information, please visit us online at kvcc.me.edu or call 453-5822. If you own a local Maine business, this message is for you. Scan the QR code now for your chance to win $1,000 in free advertising from Epic View Studios, the leader in local live streaming. Just scan the code with your camera app on your smartphone and fill in the information. Good luck and thanks for watching from Epic View Studios.
I'm Greg Glenn, Athlete Brand Advisor and CEO of Pliable. Are you tired of sending out emails to coaches and never hearing back? One key is sending an athlete recruiting video with your email. Here's how you can learn how to get yours. Visit pliablemarketing.com, take a look at all the athlete recruiting video options, see a sample video, plus frequently asked questions. All you have to do is visit pliablemarketing.com. Let's beat your competition and create your athlete recruiting video today.
Chase Toys Inc., where sales and service are full throttle. Chase Toys Inc. is your one-stop shop for Toro zero-turn mowers. Large inventory of Toro zero-turn mowers are now in stock. Visit them at chasetoysinc.com. Like them on Facebook. Stop into their Thorndike Road location in Unity or call 948-5729.
Are you a high school or college student or just looking for a seasonal job this summer? Hutamaki is now accepting applications for temporary summer positions for the 2025 season. Whether you're looking to gain experience, earn extra income, or just be part of something great this summer, we'd love to hear from you. We are hiring for our packaging and molded fiber products to prepare our products for shipment to end users. Do you meet these qualifications? Must be 18 years old to apply. Must be able to lift up to 50 pounds. Must be able to work rotating shifts, including nights and weekends. Our schedule includes 12-hour shifts, 3 days on between 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. You will then enjoy 3 consecutive days off and returning to work beginning 3 nights from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. We are offering $24.58 per hour with 75 cents per hour shift differential when you work night shift. Why is this an opportunity you can't miss out on? These positions are great for students, close to home. We offer competitive wages. Great experience for that resume. Apply today and make your summer count. Positions will start May 6, 2025. Ready to apply? Scan this QR code with your smartphone. We look forward to hearing from you.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
For your next project, get the materials and services you need to succeed from Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Northeast Truck and Refrigeration is a family-owned and operated business that was founded in 2002. We have a wide range of services, including heavy truck and trailer repair, chassis repair, refrigeration, and mobile AC, truck and trailer maintenance and trailer sales. Located at 1020 Albion Road in Unity.
Sure, there's more than one way to get the job done, but sometimes there's really no comparison. With all the power and versatility you'll ever need, you'll get more done in a day with Polaris.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Follow Chase Toys Inc. on Facebook and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-5729. Ready to grow your business to an epic level? Place your business ad here on this live broadcast. Contact the staff at Epic View Studios for a custom marketing plan that will directly market your business to our local community. We have a variety of budget-friendly plans that will fit your needs. Email the staff at Epic View Studios today.
Grab life by the bars and see how far you can go. Introducing Polaris Sportsman with Ride Command. Smart tech that displays your location and keeps track of friends even without cell service, so you can explore more of the great outdoors. Polaris, think outside.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Follow Chase Toys Inc. on Facebook and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-5729. Today's game is sponsored by NEL Analytical, located at 227 China Road in Winslow, Maine's largest laboratory services provider. NEL Analytical offers complete laboratory services including water, environmental testing, and analysis in chemistry and microbiology, as well as custom and standard media manufacturing services. Call NEL Analytical today for all of your testing needs at 873-7711. For more than 50 years, Kennebec Valley Community College has trained the people of Maine to enter high-demand, well-paying jobs. KVCC's cutting-edge technology and state-of-the-art facilities ensure that our graduates are some of the most sought after in Maine. With our already low tuition and the free community college program for recent graduates, KVCC students join the workforce with little to no student loan debt. For more information, please visit us online at kvcc.me.edu or call 453-5822. If you own a local Maine business, this message is for you. Scan the QR code now for your chance to win $1,000 in free advertising from Epic View Studios, the leader in local live streaming. Just scan the code with your camera app on your smartphone and fill in the information. Good luck and thanks for watching from Epic View Studios.
I'm Greg Glenn, athlete brand advisor and CEO of Pliable. Are you tired of sending out emails to coaches and never hearing back? One key is sending an athlete recruiting video with your email. Here's how you can learn how to get yours. Visit pliablemarketing.com, take a look at all the athlete recruiting video options, see a sample video, plus frequently asked questions. All you have to do is visit pliablemarketing.com. Let's beat your competition and create your athlete recruiting video today.
Chase Toys Inc., where sales and service are full throttle. Chase Toys Inc. is your one-stop shop for Toro zero-turn mowers. Large inventory of Toro zero-turn mowers are now in stock. Visit them at chasetoysinc.com. Like them on Facebook. Stop into their Thorndike Road location in Unity or call 948-5729.
Are you a high school or college student or just looking for a seasonal job this summer? Huhtamaki is now accepting applications for temporary summer positions for the 2025 season. Whether you're looking to gain experience, earn extra income, or just be part of something great this summer, we'd love to hear from you. We are hiring for our packaging and molded fiber products to prepare our products for shipment to end users. Do you meet these qualifications? Must be 18 years old to apply. Must be able to lift up to 50 pounds. Must be able to work rotating shifts, including nights and weekends. Our schedule includes 12-hour shifts, 3 days on between 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. You will then enjoy 3 consecutive days off and returning to work beginning 3 nights from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. We are offering $24.58 per hour with 75 cents per hour shift differential when you work night shift. Why is this an opportunity you can't miss out on? These positions are great for students, close to home. We offer competitive wages. Great experience for that resume. Apply today and make your summer count. Positions will start May 6th, 2025. Ready to apply? Scan this QR code with your smartphone. We look forward to hearing from you.
Live from Winslow High School, Epic View Sports Network presents Winslow Softball. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the broadcast. Greg Glynn with you here live from the Chase Toys Incorporated broadcasting booth at Waterville. Obviously, with a really tough game against Winslow. We saw that earlier this year, but this Winslow team is ready to go. And today, they will take on the MCI Huskies. So, the record for the Black Raiders coming in a record of 2-1. As we said, we saw that win against Waterville for them. And then now they face a very good Huskies team, a record of 2-0 on the season as they come in after back-to-back wins against Holton. Today's game being brought to you by Chase Toys on Thorndike Road in Unity, Hunamaki College Ave in Waterville, Cedarwood Financial Partners, West River Road in Waterville, Deergo Veterinary Care, 14 Commons Drive, Waterville, 810-2255. Also, Hammond Lumber Company online at hammondlumber.com. Kennebec Valley Community College online at kvcc.me.edu. And also Pliable Marketing. Create your athlete recruiting video. Visit pliablemarketing.com. And Northeast Analytical, China Road in Winslow. Family First Funeral Homes online at dsfuneral.com. And Northeast Truck and Refrigeration, call 948-5700. We're set to go here in Winslow. Glad you're with us on a beautiful sunshine day with not a cloud in the sky. And starting things off for the Huskies here today, going to be Jillian Riendo. She bats first and will play shortstop today. They will face Grace Melvin here this afternoon. As you know from that game we did in Waterville, she is their only pitcher. So it really pretty much revolves around her. And we saw a lot of that in the Waterville game, and I think we're going to see a lot of that again here today. It'll be a lot of Melvin a lot of the time. And she does play travel ball, so she's used to getting the pitch count up. And she'll face the batting lineup for the Huskies that is led by Riendo, who awaits now the 1-1 pitch. Melvin delivers. That one is swung on and missed. The starting lineup, batting order for the Huskies looks like this. Riendo followed by Abby McCarron. She'll bat second and play catcher. Batting third will be Chichi Rivera. She'll play first as the pitch here comes from Melvin. That one high and outside. Batting fourth in the cleanup spot, Cassie Snowman on the circle today for the Huskies. It'll be Cheyenne Williams batting fifth, playing third. Batting sixth, Bailey Church. Batting seventh, Gabby Kelly, and playing left. That one is in there for a strike. The strikeout there from Melvin to lead things off here for the Black Raiders. Emily Lawrence will play center field today, bat eighth. It'll be Bella Barkag-Jawar batting ninth and playing right field. And the 10th spot will be Bridget Rencourt, and she'll play second. So the strikeout early on for Melvin. And now a chance here for Abby McCarron as she stands in. That one's in there, just grabbing the bottom part of the knees. 0-2 now. Quickly here for Melvin. Off to a great start here this afternoon. You see her there shading the sun as she looks over toward the Winslow dugout to get the signs. That one's in there for a strike. Strike three. Another strikeout for Melvin. She's on a roll here so far today. We saw last time out get up into double digits with the strikeouts against Waterville. She's poised to do that again here this afternoon. She's got good defense behind her today. It'll be Lubier to complete the battery as the catcher, as she makes a good stop there. Take a look at the outfield for the Black Raiders. Myatt over in right, Ware in center, LaCroix in left. Around the diamond, it's Filer, Sullivan, Lombardi, and Nichols. This one is popped up to right. That'll get back toward the wall. It'll run all the way back to the track. Picked up there by Ware. She hustles to get the ball back in. They'll have to hold it at second, and sliding in safely over at third is Chichi Rivera. Rivera with the triple here, hit it into the gap. And once it got down, it rolled all the way nearly to the wall. And she's able to get the 2-out triple. And that will bring up the cleanup hitter in Cassie Snowman. Snowman, a very talented player for the Huskies. She also will pitch here today. And the pitch from Melvin in there for a strike. Pitch from Melvin. This one grounded down to third, bobbled a bit. They'll get it across the diamond and in time. Good play over there on the corner from Nichols to get it over to Filer, and they get out of the inning unscathed. So, after a half inning of play, the Huskies do not score. Black Raiders coming up here on the Epic View Sports Network.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
For your next project, get the materials and services you need to succeed from Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Northeast Truck and Refrigeration is a family-owned and operated business that was founded in 2002. We have a wide range of services, including heavy truck and trailer repair, chassis repair, refrigeration, and mobile AC, truck and trailer maintenance and trailer sales. Located at 1020 Albion Road in Unity.
And welcome back here to Winslow High School. Greg Glenn with you here on the Epic View Sports Network as MCI tries to stay undefeated as they take on the Black Raiders here this afternoon. Glad you're with us as the Black Raiders come up here. We'll take a look at their batting order. Looks like this. Kate Nichols will lead things off. She'll play third today. Taya Ware will bat second and play center. And in the third spot, Madison Cochran, as the fourth spot filled by Adriana Lombardi, their shortstop. In the fifth spot will be Bella Louvier, who's also catching. And in the sixth spot today, take a look at Grace Melvin, who's also their pitcher. Had a great start to this game with the 2 strikeouts. And then Nevaeh LaCroix bats seventh. She'll play left. And then in the 8th spot, Sophia Sullivan, followed by Emily Filer, who plays first. And in the 10th spot will be Cameron Myatt. Pitching today, as we said, for the Huskies will be Cassie Snowman and faces the leadoff hitter here in Nichols. Nichols gets down the bunt, but it will be foul. So she'll try to do that again. Pitch here from Snowman. That one is swung on and missed for a strike. Quickly goes to 0-2. That one is just a bit outside. And the pitch here from Snowman. That one is swung on and missed. She strikes out, and all of a sudden, just like that, first out of the inning here for Snowman and the Huskies. So Taya Ware will come to bat now for Winslow. That one is low and in the dirt. Taya Ware, also a cheerleader for the Winslow Black Raiders during the football season. She's part of the Main Shrine Lobster Bowl Classic this year, raising money for Shriners Children's. One of the top fundraisers, as a matter of fact. Congratulations to her and all her accomplishments. Multi-season athlete. And a good center fielder for this Winslow team as well. We're here in the bottom of the first. The Black Raiders looking to try and get on the board first here. We're facing a 2-1 pitch upcoming here with 1 out. The pitch from Snowman. That one a good fastball, just high. That ends up being a ball. Goes now to 3-1. When I talked with Michael Savage before the game here today, he talked about Snowman as a player to watch. She can mix it up with 4 to 5 pitches. That one had some extra mustard on it. This one is high, but it gets a swing there from Ware. And all of a sudden, we run the count now full at 3-2. The full count pitch upcoming from Snowman behind Ware. And she will go down to first. So that's going to bring up Maddie Cochran as she comes to the plate. Interesting story about Cochran. She's back in the lineup today for the first time after a lower body injury kept her out for the start of the season. She plays travel softball, and they're glad to have her back. She hits this one right up the middle as Ware rounds second and scampers back quickly, but that's why they're glad to have Madison Cochran back. So Cochran gets the base knock there to advance Ware over to second. And all of a sudden, the Black Raiders are in business here in the bottom of the first. So Adriana Lombardi comes to the plate here. The shortstop today for Winslow. As Coach Liz York says about her shortstop, Lombardi, feels like she's one of the best in Class B. This one is swung on and popped up. That one to center and over the head of the outfielder, and they will hustle to try and get Cochran over to second. She gets in there safely. There is quite a bit of a wind here this afternoon, and as a result, that ball falls in, and Ware was unable to score on the play, so she's over at third. Cochran now out at second. And a chance here now coming to the plate for Bella Lubier. Lubier, one of their best hitters. Very talented athlete. She plays catcher. She also is a soccer goalkeeper for the Black Raiders during the fall. That one fouled back and out of play. We saw her quite a bit on the Epic View Sports Network this fall, including some of the playoff action, and very talented. She's in a big spot here. 1-1 the count with 1 out. Snowman delivers. That one's in there for a strike, and that's the difference here that MCI has with Snowman, is she can really put the ball over the plate. And sometimes you don't see that, especially for Class C schools, but she can deliver. And Lubier at the plate here, waiting the 1-2 pitch. That one is high. Count will run to 2-2. It's a big spot early on in this game. They've got Grace Melvin on deck, so it's not going to get any easier here for MCI. With 1 out, Lubier at the dish. The pitch swung on. That one's crushed out to left. Back toward the track and out of here. A home run, a grand slam, touch them all. Bella Lubier, that was a bomb. Grand slam. And it makes it quickly 4-0 for the Black Raiders. Well, add that to her highlight reel. Great job there by Lubier to work the count and then smashed it out to left center and over the fence. So it'll be Grace Melvin now to bat with the bases clear. And that's the one thing when you get with Snowman, she can throw the heat, but sometimes the faster it comes in, the faster it goes out, and that was the case there for Lubier. Those are two very good players going head-to-head. This pitch is low, swung on there by Melvin, who gives it a good cut. Our instant replay today brought to you by Dirigo Veterinary Care. Intimate caring and cutting-edge facilities for all your pet care needs. Dirigo Veterinary Care, 14 Commons Drive in Waterville, right next door to Starbucks, or online at dirigovet.com. So Snowman tries to settle in here after the grand slam by Bella Lubier. That one is swung on and missed by Melvin. Melvin, the pitcher today for the Black Raiders, trying to help her own cause here, facing the 1-1 pitch with still only one out. That one is low and inside. Huskies making the trip here from Pittsfield today, about 22 miles here to Winslow High School. Huskies come in 6th in Class B right now in the heel point standings. The Black Raiders at 4th. And now a chance here for Melvin to try and pad this lead for the Black Raiders. Snowman leans in, gets the sign, and delivers the pitch. That one is low. So the count now goes to 3-2 with one out. Black Raiders on the season 2-1, coming off a 12-1 win against Oceanside. They've won both their road games this season. They haven't won yet here at home. This one is popped up. It'll come over to the first base side, and unable to just get there in time was the first baseman in Rivera. That's the second baseman, rather, Rancourt. She came all the way over from the second base position, ran over there with Barkak Jawar. They just both couldn't get to it in time. Pitch upcoming here from Snowman. The 3-2 again. That one is outside. It'll get away. Melvin hustles her way down to first, takes the aggressive turn, and they'll throw over. And Melvin's back in safely. So Melvin here on first. And now an opportunity here for LaCroix. Trying to get the bat down here on the bunt to advance Melvin. Here's LaCroix with a big swing and a miss. That'll run the count now to 0-2. Still just one out here in the bottom of the first. It's a talented lineup for the Black Raiders. They can hit. This one swung on, a little dribbler down to first, gets over to second, and not in time. As a hustle there down the line by Nevaeh LaCroix, able to get her in safely, and all of a sudden now they've got runners at first and second again, and still just one out. So Winslow here showing you their offense, and boy, Liz York has to be happy with what she's seen so far here this afternoon. Great hustle there by LaCroix to get down the line and turns it into an infield hit on the right side. Very nicely done. So Sophia Sullivan here stands in, faces the 0-1 pitch. That one's high, nearly got away. Now Melvin's going to take a long lead out there at second. She'll draw some attention. Does not draw the throw. So Sophia Sullivan now facing another pitch here. Thought about the bunt. There goes Melvin. She hustles back, though, to second. Did not get all the way over to third. Just a long secondary lead on that one. Melvin's not afraid to be aggressive on the base paths. A talented softball player. Good athlete. And a high softball IQ. This one is inside for a ball. Melvin again takes a long secondary lead. Scores 4-0 after the grand slam by Bella Lubier here in the bottom of the first. Knocked them all home. Now a 3-1 pitch upcoming here to Sullivan. Puts the bunt out, pulls it back, and it's in there for a strike. So now a full count with one out. Runners at first and second. And the pitch swung on and missed. So a strikeout there will retire Sullivan. And now that'll bring up Emily Feiler as Feiler comes up to the plate here, playing first base today for the Black Raiders. Feiler takes a look at this one and swings and fouls it back. Both outs here in this inning have come by way of the strikeout. The pitch here from Snowman. That one is swung on and missed. And she's threatening for the third strikeout here to get out of the inning. Feiler batting in the 9 spot today for the Black Raiders. And the pitch. In there for a strike. Strike 3. And all the outs in the inning by strikeout. That'll send us to the top of the second when we come back. Huskies batting down 4-0 here on the Epic View Sports Network.
Sure, there's more than one way to get the job done. But sometimes, there's really no comparison. With all the power and versatility you'll ever need, you'll get more done in a day with Polaris.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity. Your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Follow Chase Toys Inc. on Facebook and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-5729.
And welcome back here to Winslow High School. Greg Glynn with you here on the Epic View Sports Network. It is the Black Raiders with a 4-0 lead heading to the top of the second on the long bomb by Bella Lubier, a grand slam. And had a lot of excitement here on the Epic View Sports Network over our last 3 broadcasts, 3 grand slams. And that one was certainly well clear of the fence here. Wind blowing out a little bit as well. That certainly helped, but Lubier had enough muscle on that one to get it over no matter what. This one will get away here from Melvin on the first pitch of the inning as she runs up here against the Huskies offense. Cheyenne Williams, the batter here, playing third base today for MCI. Facing Melvin for the first time here in the top of the second. That one in there for a strike. A little ball is a ball. She spun away from it. So they call it a ball even though she kind of spun. So they didn't call that a swing necessarily, but nevertheless, 3-1. That one is high, so she will walk here. So a leadoff walk for Williams. Leadoff runner is on here for the Huskies, and Williams over at first. That one is swung on, didn't get a piece of it. It's going to go back to the backstop, and Louvier gets it back in quickly as Williams scampers down to second. And this one is swung on and off the end of the bat will be foul. As Bailey Churchill digs in here, now with a runner in scoring position. Looking to just try and get it in play. 4-0 the lead here. Winslow with the lead and a big swing and a miss there for Churchill. She goes down by way of the K. Chance here now for Melvin to try and get another out and try to work her way through this inning after allowing the first batter to reach on a walk. Melvin gets a sign, delivers a pitch. This one is high and outside. And the count now 2-0. With a 1 out. Runner at second is Williams. Melvin leans in and delivers the pitch. That one's in there for a strike. Great pitch on that fastball to the outside part of the plate from Melvin. Similar situation actually on both sides of the ledger here today. All as this one goes popped up. Louvier couldn't get there. Ball had a lot of spin on it. 3 strikeouts for Grace Melvin today. That matches Cassie Snowman on the other side. So Louvier will put her helmet back on after trying to make that catch on the pop-up. That was a foul ball. It was behind the plate. This one comes in high, the off-speed stuff there. Gabby Kelly here, the batter. Awaits the 3-2 pitch. Swung on a miss. She strikes out. And another strikeout for Grace Melvin. That is her 4th of the day. So that'll bring up Emily Lawrence, playing center field today for the Huskies. And the pitch here, just a little low. Lawrence, a sophomore for the Huskies. Batting in the 8th spot. Nice pitch there, low, just at the knees for Melvin. A little bit of off-speed stuff there with a 1-1 count now. And 2 outs here in the inning. 4-0 the lead for Winslow. Runner at second here, threatening is Williams. The pitch from Melvin with 2 outs. That one rolls across the plate and will be a ball. So 3-1, the count now with 2 outs. See what Melvin wants to do here. See if she goes after it. Melvin's pitch. That one's low. Nearly gets away from Lubier. And she's able to toss it back in quickly, but now there's runners at first and second. So another walk here. It's the second one of the inning for Melvin. This one is swung on and missed. So Bella Barkak Giroir pops this one up down the first base side. That's a fair ball. It'll spin toward the grass. They'll get that in quickly. And all of a sudden now the bases are loaded. Boy, we've seen a lot of infield hits here today. That was just in a unique spot, tucked behind the first base bag. And this is going to now bring up a chance here for Bridget Rancourt. Excuse me, rather Rayendo comes up to the bat. Rancourt is the flex player today and not batting, so that's why we see Rayendo back up and a chance here in a big spot. Earlier today, she struck out. She comes up here with 2 outs. This one is swung on, goes off her body, and she's feeling that a little bit in her stomach as she heads back to home plate. One, 2 the count with 2 outs. Riendo, the shortstop today, looking to try and get some damage done here. The senior faces the pitch that goes high and outside. 2-2 now the count on Riendo. Bases are loaded behind Melvin. She delivers the pitch. This one a little nubber and foul. Should Riendo reach, it would be Abby McCarran on deck. McCarran, the catcher, already wearing her shin guards. She'd like to be able to take those off and give it a whirl here, but she's going to need some help from Riendo to try and make some magic happen in a big spot here in this game. With the bases loaded and down by 4 is a big spot for MCI right now. Count is full with 2 outs, and the pitch is outside for a ball. So Riendo walks here in this top of the second. That score is 1 run. Williams makes her way all the way around. It took a while, but she got there and gives them their first run of the day. This one is low. Lubier grabs it with her hand and keeps it in front of her. Lawrence over at third. Barkak Jaguar out there at second. And Riendo recently on over at first. So the bases are still loaded here with 2 outs. And a 1-2 pitch upcoming from Melvin. The Huskies are trying to work their way back into this game. Bellalubier there with another good stop. If that one gets to the backstop, that's probably a run. Two pitch upcoming here from Melvin with 2 outs. And the pitch. This one swung on a dribbler down the third base side, but it's foul. If you're seeking a reputable financial advisor for guidance on 401k and 403b investments, as well as the buying and selling of stocks, bonds, and mutual funds, contact Mike Cleary at Cedarwood Financial Partners today. Reach Mike at 877-9450 or email him at michael.cleary@cedarwoodfp.com. Here's the pitch from Melvin. That one is outside for a ball. So the count now will go to 3-2 again for the second consecutive batter here. Melvin getting a lot of pitches in this inning. This is a big one here, especially as they get into the heart of the lineup. And this one is swung on and fouled back. McCarron hanging tight at the plate. 4-1 lead here for Winslow. Melvin trying to keep it that way. McCarron at the plate, struck out earlier today. Doesn't want to do that here. This one is swung on. Back now to Melvin. Melvin throws over to first. They get the out, and they are out of the inning, but not before the Huskies get one and make it 4-1 as we go to the bottom of the second here on the Epic View Sports Network.
Ready to grow your business to an epic level? Place your business ad here on this live broadcast. Contact the staff at Epic View Studios for a custom marketing plan that will directly market your business to our local community. We have a variety of budget-friendly plans that will fit your needs. Email the staff at Epic View Studios today.
And welcome back here to Winslow High School. I want to remind you that Huhtamaki is now accepting applications for temporary summer positions for the 2025 seasons. Whether you're looking to gain experience, earn extra income, or simply be part of something great this summer, Huhtamaki would love to hear from you. Watch their video during this broadcast to learn more and find out how to apply. Today's game also brought to you by Pliable Marketing, helping high school, college, and professional athletes build their athlete brand. If you want to play college sports, you need a recruiting video to send to coaches. If you're a sophomore, junior, or senior, don't wait until it's too late. Get ahead of your competition. Create your athlete recruiting video now. Pliable loves helping Maine athletes. Learn more at pliablemarketing.com or call 1-707-PLIABLE. Wind is picking up here in Winslow. Blowing straight out now to left center, which is where Bellalubier hit a bomb earlier that resulted in a grand slam and gave Winslow a 4-0 lead at the time. Now 4-1 after Williams crossed the plate in the top of the second. As this one comes in, that one gets away. Kate Nichols, the batter here to lead things off in the bottom of the second. She struck out earlier today. And the pitch. That one's in there for a strike. Nichols, a senior. Part of a group of seniors on this Black Raiders team, 3 of them in fact. This pitch is swung on and missed. Third strike. She'll run down the line, but going to be retired at first. So the second time she strikes out today. And the fourth strikeout overall for Cassie Snowman. So that's going to bring up Taya Ware. And she's wearing a jacket. They're going to have her take that off today. Blustery and cold day. And Ware now at the plate. This one is outside for a ball. Four-1 the lead here for Winslow. Ware at the dish. And the pitch from Snowman, a pop-up bunt, and it'll go right down the third base side. Ware hustles, and she's safe at first. And with the 4-1 lead, now the ball gets away, and they throw it all the way over to the other dugout, and that's going to result here in Ware getting to second. Miscue there for MCI. So Ware able to reach there over to second because of the error. And now all of a sudden, Winslow here in business with a runner in scoring position, and all of a sudden here comes the heart of their lineup. Madison Cochran back in the lineup for the first time today after an injury kept her out, and sliding in safely over there is Ware. All of a sudden, she's over at third, and a big chance now to score here for Winslow with a 4-1 lead. Cochran stands in. Snowman delivers the 1-1 pitch. That one's inside for a ball. So 2-1 now with one out. And the pitch here from Snowman. In there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That one's high. Good play there by the catcher, Abby McCarron, today to pop up out of her stance and save that one from going to the backstop. That could have been trouble. Opportunity here. That one is also high. So now it'll be runners at the corners. And an opportunity here with Cochran now over at first. Ware over at third. And standing in is Lombardi. Pops this one up toward right. That one will be caught out in right field. And they get it in quickly on the catch there by Barkak Jaguar. And that's going to bring up Bella Lubier. So 2 outs here as Lubier comes to the plate. She faced Snowman earlier and hit a grand slam. This one is in there for a strike. They're going to cut that off at short. And sneaking her way all the way over to second is Cochran. So she gets into scoring position for Lubier with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. And the pitch, a grounder to second. Gets there, and they throw it to first and in time. So they get Lubier, and they get out of the inning. Still 4-1 when we come back. Huskies coming up for the top of the third next on the Epic View Sports Network.
Grab life by the bars and see how far you can go. Introducing Polaris Sportsman with Ride Command. Smart tech that displays your location and keeps track of friends even without cell service, so you can explore more of the great outdoors. Polaris, think outside.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Follow Chase Toys Inc. on Facebook and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-5729.
And welcome back here to Winslow High School. Greg Glenn with you here on the Epic View Sports Network. We go to the top of the third, and it'll be the Huskies coming up here, looking to try and continue their unbeaten season. It's going to be an uphill climb here today against Winslow. And this one is swung on and missed as Chichi Rivera comes to the plate. 0-1 count right now. Swung on. This one smashed out into left. That's going to get past the left fielder and all the way back to the wall. There goes a chance for Rivera as she works her way around the bases trying to get to third, and the throw is not in time. So she slides in safely, and just like that, it's a lead-off triple for Rivera. Well, that's one way to do it. And you saw the speed from Rivera. She had that on her mind, especially once that ball got past LaCroix. Or Cochran, rather, out there in left. And now all of a sudden, MCI here with nobody out has a chance here to try and do some damage. Melvin's pitch is swung on and missed. Cassie Snowman, the batter, pitching today for the Huskies. One pitch. That one is low. Nice stop there by Lubier. Keeps the ball in front of her and keeps that runner over at third in Rivera. And the pitch, that one's high, and again, Lubier gets her glove on it. Melvin struts back to the circle. 3 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch, this one is swung on. That's a little dribbler through the hole at second. That'll score the run, and Ware puts it back into second after Snowman able to get the single right up the middle. So Rivera scores and makes it 4-2. So now that's going to bring up Cheyenne Williams. Williams reached on a walk back in the second. Melvin gets the sign and gets ready to deliver the 0-1 pitch. That one is swung on and missed. Williams batting here with the runner on first and Snowman after they've just scored their second run of the game. This one low. Snowman thought about it. Beautiful day here in Winslow. Temperatures not too toasty though. Still in the lower 60s. And the sun certainly helps. Huskies hoping their bats will heat up here as they trail by 2. This one low. Lubier with the stop. Gets a little bit away from her. Can't throw it down to second in time, so they'll have Snowman get all the way to second now into scoring position, and a full count coming here. Nobody out here in the top of the third. Pitch here from Melvin. That one is high for a ball. So it's going to be a walk. And all of a sudden, here we go with Williams now over at first. It's the third walk of the day for Melvin. This one is swung on, grounded right back to Melvin. Makes the play over to first, and they get the out there. Runners advance to second and third. One down. As Churchill is retired. And Bellavia there, able to stop the ball. And of course now with the runner over at third, it's going to take a little bit more to be able to get that runner home. Libya, a very talented catcher, very athletic back there. As we said, she plays keeper in soccer during the fall, so she's used to stopping balls. And this one here now going to be a 1-1 count upcoming with one out. Melvin hoists that one toward the plate. This one's popped up and caught! Great play by Lombardi, but the run will score. My, oh my. It looked like that was going to pop out of her glove. She stayed with it the whole way, and Lombardi able to make the catch. Great play. They were checking there on the runner whether or not they tagged. So they will get the run. It'll make it 4-3. And now a chance here for the Huskies. Again, another runner in scoring position. That ball gets away. And Lubier has to go after it to the backstop there. As Cheyenne Williams makes her way now over to third. And the pitch in there. We have one out here in the third. And Gabby Kelly at the plate. Big opportunity for her. Try to tie this game. That one, a little dribbler. That one is foul. Lubier grabbed it just in case. Count now goes to 1-2. Gabby Kelly playing left field today for the Huskies. That one is swung on and missed. And then they'll try and throw her out here down the line at first. They get the out after the strikeout. Throw them out. And just like that, we are going to the bottom of the third. It is a 1-run lead now for Winslow as we go to the bottom of the third here on the Epic View Sports Network.
Today's game is sponsored by NEL Analytical, located at 227 China Road in Winslow, Maine's largest laboratory services provider. NEL Analytical offers complete laboratory services including water, environmental testing, and analysis in chemistry and microbiology, as well as custom and standard media manufacturing services. Call NEL Analytical today for all of your testing needs at 873-7711.
And welcome back here on the Epic View Sports Network as we get ready for the bottom of the third. Due up here for Winslow will be Grace Melvin, followed by Nevaeh LaCroix and the 8-hitter Sophia Sullivan. Snowman still out in the circle, expected to certainly probably go the distance in this one. They've got her as a really good pitcher, and obviously one pitch that left the yard, that's really been the difference in this game. This one is swung on by Melvin, fouled back and out of play. Still getting over the catch there by Lombardi in that top of the third. A great play to stick with it and get that out. That may loom large in this game. Certainly kept them from tying the game in that inning. That one's in there for a strike. Count goes to 0-2 quickly here on Melvin. Here in the bottom of the third. That one is low. An interesting backstop here in Winslow where there's wood that protects the actual fence and usually deadens the ball pretty quickly when it gets back to that backstop. And there's certainly a little bit of real estate back there, but not much. This one swung on, and that'll get out of play. Get another ball here and get back into play. 4-3 the score. Winslow with the lead on the grand slam by Bella Lubier. Count now 1-2 here on Melvin. And the pitch. This one is crushed back to center, but it'll be over the head and up against the wall. Melvin will come into second standing. And all of a sudden, she's on board. It was just over the head of Lawrence and went off her glove and then went right up against the wall. And so that is going to bring up a chance now. And there's going to be a meeting here at the mound before this, but that's going to bring up a chance for Nevaeh LaCroix, the designated player today. Again, we talked about the wind playing a factor here today. It is blowing directly out to center, and that's the thing. It started going out and went further and further toward the wall and just over the head of Emily Lawrence. So that means a meeting at the mound here to talk things over, and a very tight one here in Winslow this afternoon. Glad you're with us here on Epic View Sports Network. Greg Glynn with you. On a beautiful day in Winslow, a little windy, but Bella Lubier is happy about that. Her ball blew right out of here, and that's the difference in the game so far, her grand slam. As this one is down the line, they're going to try and throw. Melvin was off the bag, and they'll force her back to second. They tried to get the bunt down to get Melvin over there, and she was so far over that then they tried to get her back to second and nearly caught her. Opportunity here now for Nevaeh LaCroix. 4-3 the score. The 0-1 pitch. That one swung on and fouled, back and out of play. Nevaeh LaCroix, a sophomore for the Black Raiders, awaits the 0-2 pitch. This one is low, and there goes Melvin, and she slides in safely to third. Well, she went in a little bit awkwardly there. She's flexing her knee. She's going to take time there. If I remember correctly, she started, I think, the season with a brace on one of her knees. I remember at Waterville. And she ended up taking the brace off even late in that game. So she flexes that around. She's all right. A 1-2 pitch upcoming here to LaCroix. This one swung on down the third base side. Over to first. They'll get the out, and Melvin crosses the plate. So LaCroix does her job. And Melvin comes in across the plate to make it 5-3. So that's going to bring up Sophia Sullivan here. She takes a look at the first pitch. Nobody on now for Winslow. Back in the first, Sullivan struck out. She's got a 1-0 count here with one out in the bottom of the third. This one swung on and missed. Pitch here is going to be outside for a ball. She thought about bunting there, but pulled it back. Count goes now here to 2-1. And the pitch. That one is in there for a strike. And that one is swung on in there for a strike, strike three. So good strikeout there for Snowman. Gets the second out of the inning. And that's going to bring up Emily Fahler. Oh, excuse me, rather they've got Fahler, there we go. Fahler comes in here looking to try and get something going here with 2 outs. That one is in there for a strike. Fahler struck out in the first. She's playing first base today. And this one is swung on and missed. She's going to have to hustle down the line here. And she's able to only make it halfway before the ball gets over to the bag and they get the out. So they get out of the inning. The Huskies will try and tie the score when we go here to the top of the fourth when we come back here on the Epic View Sports Network.
For more than 50 years, Kennebec Valley Community College has trained the people of Maine to enter high-demand, well-paying jobs. KVCC's cutting-edge technology and state-of-the-art facilities ensure that our graduates are some of the most sought-after in Maine. With our already low tuition and the free community college program for recent graduates, KVCC students join the workforce with little to no student loan debt. For more information, please visit us online at kvcc.me.edu or call 453-5822.
And welcome back here on the Epic View Sports Network. Greg Glynn with you here from Winslow High School. As we go here to the top of the fourth, it is a 5-3 lead for Winslow. Wind's still a factor here today, blowing directly out to center right now. As the first pitch comes in there from Melvin. Emily Lawrence to lead things off here for the Huskies. Takes a look at that one in there for a strike. Take a look at the lineup, obviously, for this Huskies team here. In the top of the fourth, they'll have the 8-9 one-hitters coming up with Lawrence, Barkak, Joar, and Riendo scheduled to bat. Winslow looking to try and stay toward the top of the heel point standings. Record of 2-1 coming in today. That gives them fourth position right there with Coney. Old Town just ahead of them, and then Ellsworth, George Stevens, and Belfast. A record of 3-0 so far in Class B North. Over in Class C North, little different story for MCI as they try to get on here in the fourth, but retired there is Barkak Jawar. So one down here in the top of the fourth. And that one is outside. Jillian Riendo, the batter now. She struck out earlier and walked. This one has popped up and out of play. Take a look at MCI here in the Class C standings in the North. They're in sixth spot in the heel point standings. Record of 2-0 coming in today. Ahead of them, Sumner Memorial High School, Orono. And at the top of that list is Bucksport, 3-0. Number one right now in the heel point rankings. This one goes way over the head of Riendo. Grace Melvin here on the circle today for the Black Raiders. Count of 2-1 with one out. Winslow with a 5-3 lead. The pitch to Riendo. This one is popped up to right. Underneath it is Myatt, and she makes the catch. Nice job there by Myatt, especially battling that wind like we talked about today. So now there's two down here in the top of the fourth. And that's going to bring up Abby McCarran. McCarran earlier today struck out and grounded back to the pitcher. This one is swung on and missed. the pitch from Melvin. The off-speed stuff in there for a strike. Nice pitch by Melvin. Mixing up her pitches today against a good MCI team here. Senior heavy squad for this Huskies team. 4 seniors, they're all captains. This one popped up to first, and a good two-handed catch there by Emily Failer. Emily Failer makes the catch, ends the inning, and we will go to the bottom of the 4th. It's Winslow still with the lead, 5-3, when we come back on the Epic View Sports Network.
If you own a local Maine business, this message is for you. Scan the QR code now for your chance to win $1,000 in free advertising from Epic View Studios, the leader in local live streaming. Just scan the code with your camera app on your smartphone and fill in the information. Good luck and thanks for watching from Epic View Studios. And welcome back here as we go to the bottom of the 4th as MCI finishes throwing it down. And coming up is going to be the batter for the Black Raiders, Kate Nichols, to lead things off. It'll be the 1-2-3 hitters for the Black Raiders here in the bottom of the 4th. So a good opportunity for them here to try and add to their lead. They lead by 2 right now. And as we go here to the bottom of the 4th, she'll lead things off after a big blast by Bella Lubia earlier in this game. Grand slam. And pitch there. That was a slow little roller back just in front of the plate, and they'll get an out at first. So as a result, first out comes here in the bottom of the 4th. And Nichols recorded out after striking out twice today. She almost got on base there. And now an opportunity here coming to bat for Taya Ware. Ware takes a look at that one. In there for a ball. As we mentioned earlier, Ware, one of the cheerleaders on this Winslow football team. She cheers for the Black Raiders, and she'll be headed to the Main Shrine Lobster Bowl Classic this year, already raising a lot of money. Congratulations to her. She's among some of the leaders in the fundraising, a big fundraiser here in the state of Maine. And a very talented and speedy softball player as well. So right now trying to get on base. This one popped up into the infield. There's the speed, and she's safe at first. Oh, great hustle there by Taya Ware. We talked about her speed getting down the line. She shows it off right there and gets another infield hit today. How about that for Taya Ware? And they're going to look to challenge that. So a conversation here will now take place after Taya Ware made it down to first. It was certainly a close play. Tie goes to the runner, and in this case, tie goes to Ware. And 5-3 the lead here for Winslow. That's an important base runner because with only one out here, an opportunity obviously for Ware to get on the base paths and start to do some damage out there on the track. And as a result, that's going to bring up Madison Cochran.
Cochran had a single earlier today and walked. Wants to try and do something special here. And that one's in there for a strike. Cochran coming back here, first time today, back in the lineup here at home after an injury kept her out to start the season. Ware takes a nice little secondary lead to draw some attention. So Maddie Cochran here trying to do some damage. She's reached twice today. Would like to try and get on base here again. 5-3 the score. This one is swung on and missed. So she will strike out here. And as a result, now Adriana Lombardi will come to bat. Lombardi with one heck of a play earlier. Make a catch. And now has a chance to work some magic here at the plate. 2 down. This one is popped up and it will be uncatchable for the catcher today for the Huskies in Abby McCarron. She gave it every effort she had. And taking a little bit of heat there from Riendo, or the shortstop, giving her a hard time. She hustled as hard as she could. Chance here for Lombardi. Reached on an error in the first, popped up to right in the second. And they'll check on the runner and Ware as she hustles over and is back in time. "5-3 the score. 2 outs here as the Black Raiders try to keep the inning alive. That one is just on the outside part of the plate to Lombardi. Count now will go to 1-2. On deck is Bella Lubier. And the pitch. That one's low. There goes Ware. And she's going to be in safely. She turns around, seeing where that ball was going to end up. She was ready to take off for third. But nice job there by Rancourt. Rancourt was right there to make the stop, so that ball didn't go into the outfield. The 2-2 pitch. This one gets away. You know Ware's headed over to third. And that's exactly what her speed can do. We talked about that when she got on initially. She beat out the throw, and now she's made it all the way over to third with 2 outs here and a full count and put herself in a very good position to score. But Lombardi's got to do her job. The 3-2 pitch. This one is swung on and fouled back. As we said, Lombardi, one of the top players in Class B North, especially at that shortstop position. Liz York very high on her. Lombardi, just a freshman. She's got good size. 3-2 pitch, swung on and ripped down the third base line. It's a fair ball. She'll round first, heading for second, and she slides in safely. So Ware crosses the plate. It makes it 6-3, and sliding in safely is Lombardi at second as she hustles her way all the way to second base. And now that'll bring up Bella Lubier. Lubier had the grand slam back in the first, and then grounded out in the second. And now here in a big spot to try and add to the lead for Winslow. This one is going to be thrown high over the bag at third as they try to catch Lombardi. She slides in safely. Got a mouthful of dust in the process as she slid in head first. Get her some Tide after this one. Look at that jersey. I have a feeling, yeah, that's her mom over here, Mrs. Lombardi, telling her we're used to it. I can tell. She loves to hustle. Yeah, the good thing they're not in the whites today. That is one thing on a day like this. You enjoy being in those black jerseys. You soak up the sun, and it makes it a little easier on the parents when they have to wash the uniforms. 6-3 the score. They'd like to try and get across the plate here. Lombardi over at third now. Louvier at the dish as she takes care of her shoelace here, looks like. And we'll get those tightened up. They say you can swing out of your shoes, and now they're going to have her. Oh, because she's got her batting gloves on here. Probably hard to tie those shoes with the gloves on. So a nice bit of sportsmanship here from Abby McCarron to help out her counterpart, the catcher. Nice move there. That's a class act by Abby McCarron. Like we said, you can swing out of your shoes, and Bella Louvier did that in the first when she hit the home run. And this one down in the dirt, and McCarron, nice stop there to keep the eye over on Lombardi. So Louvier now with a 3-0 count with 2 outs. And the pitch. That one is just on the outside part of the plate. So Cassie Snowman here trying to pitch her way out of a little bit of a jam. All of a sudden, it's 6-3, and this you feel like is a big run there standing at third base if Winslow can get that across the plate. But Louvier is going to draw the walk here, and it'll make it now first and third. And that's going to bring up Grace Melvin, batting in the 6th spot today, one of their best players, to try and see what she can do. Keep an eye here on Louvier, by the way, who would love to try to get into scoring position. This one low and in the dirt. There goes Louvier. They're going to let her go. Defensive indifference basically there. They're going to let her get the second base and then deal with the batter here in Melvin. The 1-0 pitch upcoming to Melvin with 2 outs. Snowman's pitch. That one swung on and fouled down the third base side. So Snowman will go back here to the circle with 2 outs and a 1-1 pitch upcoming to Grace Melvin. She's their only pitcher. If you didn't catch that story, she's their only pitcher. So pretty much anytime you see Winslow, she's going to be on the circle for the Black Raiders. And that means a lot of attention on her, but she's trying to help her own cause right now. With 2 runners on here, Louvier and Lombardi at second and third, and that one fouled back and out of play. This is a talented Winslow squad, as we said, a record of 2-1. And Snowman here going to get a new pearl as she brings it back out to the circle. And Melvin stands back in. Earlier today, able to reach on an error. And now pops this one up. This one is going to be playable. And it's still a foul ball. A lot of spin on that ball. And McCarron there couldn't make the play on it. Had some help down the line from the first baseman, Rivera, who came all the way in. But the wind up there probably playing a role as well. Gusting quite a bit. It's been doing that all day. Pitch upcoming here from Snowman. That one is inside and low. McCarron did a nice job to stop it, because if that gets the backstop, we could be looking at another run. McCarron, a senior, and the catcher today for the Huskies. Signals the 3-2 pitch with 2 outs. Snowman's pitch is fouled down the third base side and foul. Chance here for Snowman. Again, another 3-2 pitch with 2 outs, 2 runners on, and that one is low and in the dirt. So all of a sudden the bases are loaded here as Melvin makes her way down the line. And that is going to bring up an opportunity now for Nevaeh LaCroix. So Nevaeh LaCroix here had a single back in the first. She was out on a fielder's choice in the third and swung on and fouled back on a play here. Opportunity with the bases loaded and 2 outs in a 6-3 game. Can Winslow break this thing open here? Swung on and missed. Another good pitch there by Snowman, finding the outside part of the plate. Got LaCroix to swing at it. Cassie Snowman here today, trying to go the distance. As this one swung on and missed, they'll throw it down to first. They'll get the out there, and they get out of the inning. They leave the bases loaded as we go to the top of the 5th here on the Epic View Sports Network. I'm Greg Glenn, athlete brand advisor and CEO of Pliable. Are you tired of sending out emails to coaches and never hearing back? One key is sending an athlete recruiting video with your email. Here's how you can learn how to get yours. Visit pliablemarketing.com, take a look at all the athlete recruiting video options, see a sample video, plus frequently asked questions. All you have to do is visit pliablemarketing.com. Let's beat your competition and create your athlete recruiting video today. And welcome back here on Epic View Sports Network as we go here to the top of the 5th, and the Huskies coming up as they get ready to try and find their way back into this game. It's still a very close game. It's 6-3 right there in the bottom of the inning. Boy, Winslow had their chance there to try to break it open. They just couldn't get those runs across, and they left the bases juiced. So, chance now here for the Huskies to try and do some damage. And this one is swung on and going to be fouled back. Chichi Rivera leading things off here in the top of the 5th for the Huskies. Still facing Grace Melvin. As we said, she is their only pitcher, so we're going to say that a lot this year. I still find that amazing. They say there are some players that can pitch if that really needed to happen, but Melvin's expected to pretty much pitch the entire season. And now a chance here to try and face Rivera and get the first out of the inning. So 6-3 the lead, and a 2-1 pitch upcoming here from Melvin. And the pitch. That one is outside for a ball. So now Grace Melvin goes back into the circle here for a 3-1 pitch. And that one is outside for a ball. So Rivera is on with a leadoff walk. And that's going to bring up an opportunity now for Cassie Snowman. Snowman, their pitcher, trying to help her own cause here. They got the leadoff runner on. This one smoked back up to second. Ground ball, they'll turn two. Have yourself a day, Adriana Lombardi. She made a great catch earlier, and now she turns two. That is one of the reasons why she is one of the top shortstops in all of Class B, right there. As she gets the double play, and just like that, all of a sudden, there's two down. I'm telling you what, this Winslow team is full of, I think, some players that are going to really sneak up on people because, as we said, Lombardi is only a freshman, and they've got some pretty good senior leadership as well. And their top of the lineup, as far as batting goes, is pretty strong. And they got the speed. You got Ware there with some speed. They've got some puzzle pieces that are going to make them a contender, no doubt, in Class B. Huskies here trying to find a way to get another runner on after now 2 outs quickly here in the top of the 5th. That one's in there and hits the batter. So it'll be Shane Williams down to first base here after being hit by a pitch. This one a ground ball. Lombardi able to make the play. And she tried to get the ball in her glove, and by the time she got to second base, she didn't need it in the glove. She just tagged the base and everything with it. So they get out of the inning, and Lombardi plays a big part in it as she gets all 3 outs, and all of a sudden we go here to the bottom of the 5th.
Chase Toys Inc., where sales and service are full throttle. Chase Toys Inc. is your one-stop shop for Toro zero-turn mowers. Large inventory of Toro zero-turn mowers are now in stock. Visit them at chasetoysinc.com. Like them on Facebook. Stop into their Thorndike Road location in Unity or call 948-5729.
And welcome back here on the Epic View Sports Network. Want to remind you about our wonderful sponsors at Family First Funeral Homes, which include Veyu Reddington Laundry Brothers in Waterville and Wheeler's Funeral Home in Oakland. Their team will help you and your family celebrate lives of loved ones with dignity, respect, and compassion. Since Laundry Brothers combined with Veyu Reddington, there have been many upgrades made to the spacious Waterville facility to serve families' needs through this always difficult time. To learn more, visit vrlfuneralhome.com. That pitch gets away there from Snowman for ball 1. Glad you're with us here this afternoon from Winslow. Greg Glynn with you here as the Huskies try to stay undefeated, taking on the Black Raiders. But, boy, the Black Raiders today have had the bats going and have been running on all cylinders. And leading things off here for the Black Raiders is Sophia Sullivan. She struck out twice today, looking to try and reach for the first time. This one is swung on and missed. Today's game also brought to you by Kennebec Valley Community College in Fairfield, offering more than 20 degree and certificate opportunities. There's something for everyone at KVCC. Take the first step toward your future by exploring their available programs, as this one's fouled back and out of play. All you need to do, call KVCC today at 453-5822. So Sullivan here batting in the bottom of the fifth, and Winslow looking to try and pad their lead. It's 6-3. It was 4-0 at one point after the grand slam by Bella Lubier back in the first. But MCI is hanging around here, and it's only 3 runs. And as we know, that's not a lot here in high school softball. Things can change in an instant. Sullivan swings at this one and fouls it back and out of play. Opportunity here. This one is swung on and missed. And that will send down Sullivan for the 3rd time today. Emily Feather will come to the plate. She's struck out twice today, similar to Sullivan. But has a chance here to try and get on base with 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. And the pitch is outside for a ball. Cassie Snowman delivers the pitch. Swung on, a dribbler to second. Played over to first for the out. And now there's 2 down. So that's going to bring up the leadoff hitter today, Kate Nichols for the Black Raiders. Struck out twice and singled back in the 4th. And the pitch here is wide and outside. Nichols playing 3rd base today. Made a few good plays out there on the diamond. I want to remind you today's game being brought to you by Northeast Truck and Refrigeration, a family-owned and operated business founded in 2002. They have a wide range of services that include heavy truck and trailer repair. Also chassis repair, refrigeration, and mobile AC and truck and trailer maintenance, plus trailer sales, located 1020 Albion Road in Unity, or call them at 948-5700. Opportunity here for the Black Raiders. This one swung on and fouled back. Kate Nichols fighting hard here, trying to get something going with 2 outs. And an opportunity. As this now a chance here with 2 down and a 2-1 count. That one gets on the outside part of the plate. Well, like I say, call that ball. So it's going to be a 3-1 count now. And an opportunity here for the Black Raiders. Again, looking here with 2 outs to try and do some damage and try to pad their lead. This one is just outside. Looked like she was going to ring her up, and that one was outside for a ball. So the count now will be 3-2 with 2 outs, and here's the pitch. It's popped up back to the pitcher, and Snowman makes the catch. So Nichols pops up, and that ends the 5th here in Winslow. We go to the top of the 6th. It's still a 3-run lead for the Black Raiders when we come back here on the Epic View Sports Network.
Student or just looking for a seasonal job this summer? Hutamaki is now accepting applications for temporary summer positions for the 2025 season. Whether you're looking to gain experience, earn extra income, or just be part of something great this summer, we'd love to hear from you. We are hiring for our packaging and molded fiber products to prepare our products for shipment to end users. Do you meet these qualifications? Must be 18 years old to apply. Must be able to lift up to 50 pounds. Must be able to work rotating shifts, including nights and weekends. Our schedule includes 12-hour shifts, 3 days on between 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. You will then enjoy 3 consecutive days off and returning to work beginning 3 nights from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. We are offering $24.58 per hour with 75 cents per hour shift differential when you work night shift. Why is this an opportunity you can't miss out on? These positions are great for students, close to home. We offer competitive wages. Great experience for that resume. Apply today and make your summer count. Positions will start May 6th, 2025. Ready to apply? Scan this QR code with your smartphone. We look forward to hearing from you.
And welcome back here on the Epic View Sports Network. I want to remind you that there is sponsorship space available for this broadcast. If you're looking to attract more customers, hire employees, or create awareness for your business, we can help. There's thousands of viewers, just like you, who watch sports here on Epic View Sports Network. Get your ad on TV. Call Brian at 207-631-8870 or email info@epicviewstudios.com. So we go here to the top of the 6th. And a chance now for the Huskies to try to cut into this lead. They're running out of outs. And this one is popped up all the way back out to left center. Taya Ware with the catch as she robs Gabby Kelly of an opportunity. And boy, what a great play there by Taya Ware. Well, there's that speed we talked about. That took some speed to get over there and make that play. And she's able to make the catch. So 1 down here in the top of the 6th. And a nice pitch there by Grace Melvin. Pitch here from Melvin is a little low. Shadows starting to creep over the infield here as the sun begins to go down behind the trees behind us. 2-1 the count now here as Melvin works in the top of the 6th with 1 out. Emily. Oh, that pitch able to find the plate too. Good pitch there by Melvin. As Emily Lawrence stands in here to try and keep this Huskies team in this game. This one swung on and fouled back. And the pitch. Strike 3. And a great pitch there by Melvin gets Lawrence. So now 2 down here in the top of the 6th. Melvin working very efficiently here this afternoon as that one gets a little high. A 1-0 pitch upcoming here from Melvin. That one is a little high. Nice job there by Libier trying to frame that pitch. Count runs to 2-0. And that one is low. Pitch here from Melvin is in there for a strike. Makes it 3-1 with 2 outs. And this one popped up. It's going to find the hole out in shallow center. And as a result, the Huskies not going quietly here in the top of the 6th. So, Barkak Jawar able to get on base here after that ball falls in just over second base. And now all of a sudden a chance here. As this one goes to short, the toss there gets away. Lombardi's toss goes into right field. And they'll get it back in quickly, but Jillian Riendo ends up over at first. And there's still 2 down, but all of a sudden the Huskies are knocking on the door. So now a chance here with runners at the corners. As we said, game can change quickly here. And all of a sudden, MCI now with the tying run at the plate. Abby McCarron, one of their top players at the plate here. She struck out earlier, grounded back to the pitcher. And boy, wouldn't she like to come up with something special right now. And that one is outside for a ball. So 3-0 count here with 2 outs, and Winslow leading by 3, but there's runners at the corners. That one's in there for a strike. Melvin able to find the plate there. Huskies clapping it up, trying to build some momentum here. 3-1 pitch upcoming. It's swung on and missed. That is strike 2. And all of a sudden now, we got ourselves a full count and 2 outs. Big spot right now for Abby McCarron. She's their number 2 hitter. She's their catcher. And now faces the 3-2 pitch from Melvin. It's swung on right back up the middle. And Lombardi knocked it down. It scores the run. But a good job there to keep that ball in the infield. And that was an important play there by Lombardi. It does score the run, but it keeps it at least, by the way, with runners at first and second. That runner would have easily gone over to third. They probably would have even had another runner over at second. It probably would have been second and third had she not stopped that ball. And now there'll be a meeting at the mound here, as we said, things can change in a minute, and kind of like the weather here in Maine, you never know what can happen, and that's exactly what's happened here in the top of the 6th. All of a sudden, it's 6-4. There's 2 runners still on, and here they are at the heart of their order with Chichi Rivera at the plate. She had 2 triples here in this game so far, so you know she can give it a knock. Here, this one is swung on. Knocked down at second. They'll go to second and safe. And the run scores. So they get the run across as Riendo crosses the plate. And Lombardi got her foot on the bag. That was a forced play there. They're going to say that she maybe bobbled that ball as she was going down to the ground. And so as a result, there's still runners now at first and second and 2 out. This one is popped up, and that'll get out of play. So Rivera able to reach here in the top of the 6th. And now, all of a sudden, it's Snowman up, and a chance here to try and make something special happen. Takes a look at that strike. It goes quickly to 0-2. Runners at first and second. 1-run lead now for Winslow. And all of a sudden, it doesn't feel so safe. For the Black Raiders, they'll check on the runner at second. The pitch here from Melvin. Swung on, the off-speed stuff gets her out of the inning. But not before some damage is done. It's 6-5. Winslow coming up with just a 1-run lead as we go to the bottom of the 6th here on the Epic View Sports Network.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
For your next project, get the materials and services you need to succeed from Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Northeast Truck and Refrigeration is a family-owned and operated business that was founded in 2002. We have a wide range of services, including heavy truck and trailer repair, chassis repair, refrigeration, and mobile AC, truck and trailer maintenance and trailer sales. Located at 1020 Albion Road in Unity.
And welcome back here on the Epic View Sports Network. Greg Glynn with you here from Winslow High School as we go to the bottom of the 6th. And the Black Raiders looking to try and do some more damage because all of a sudden it's a 1-run lead. And leading things off will be Taya Ware. And as we know, if she can get on, she can certainly run around the bases. She's done that today. She's scored twice. She had a walk and 2 singles. She beat those ones out running down the line. See what she can do here. They're down to certainly their last few outs here for MCI in the top of the 7th. So with just a 1-run lead right now, Winslow would like to add to their lead. Ware stands in, swings at this one, a little nubber, back toward the circle. This is dangerous. Safe again, Taya Ware. Holy smokes. Wow, she has done that 3 times today. The only time she didn't do it is when she walked. And she doesn't walk around very often. She runs, and she is running all over the place today and was able to get down the line again to beat that out. So now that gets their first base runner on. That's the big part about it, is she can be dangerous, and that could be, oh, hello. They check on the runner there and Ware as she's back safely. She is so dangerous on the base pass that they're trying to at least keep her at bay over there at first, but it won't be long here, my friends. So Maddie Cochran here at the plate. And you know that Winslow wants to get that insurance. That is a key run right now with Taya Ware out on the base paths. And a 2-0 count here now to Cochran. And the pitch. This one is popped up to right. That one's back toward the wall. They'll go all the way after it. That'll get Ware over to third as she comes in. There goes a chance now for Cochran to get into second. She's safe there. Ware is all the way over at third, and they got runners in scoring position. And hello, here comes Adriana Lombardi. So she will have a chance here to knock in some runners out there on the base pass to try and pad this lead for the Black Raiders here as they try to extend this lead. Where, you know, probably has their eyes set on trying to get there if there is a pass ball here or a wild pitch. You've got Cochran, who's out at second, and she takes an aggressive secondary lead. I don't blame her here as they try to get something going. "6-5" the score right now. And Lombardi at the plate. Snowman gets the signs and delivers the 1-1 pitch. Swung on. It's a ground ball through the hole at third. It cuts all the way through. It'll go out to left field, through and past the left fielder and Kelly, and all the way back to the wall. The ball goes underneath the fence, and we're going to see where they are going to end up. And they're going to send her back to second. So all of a sudden, they are able to add to their lead. They get 2 runs on the play as Ware comes across along there with Cochran. So they score, and then now it's Lombardi standing at second, and they now have a 3-run lead. So that is a big play there for Lombardi. That fact that got by the infielders, and then it had so much steam on it, it got all the way out to left and all the way to the wall and then under the fence. It actually would have been benefited if it did not go under the fence. She probably, maybe even comes up with an inside the park home run. So here's a chance now for Bella Lubier. As she comes in, she's already put it over the fence today with a grand slam. As this one comes in there, and in there too tight for a ball. So count goes to 2-0. She hit the grand slam. She grounded out to second and reached on a walk. She's got a big spot here in the 6th, up by 3. And that one's low, and there goes Lombardi! She's out at third! They're going to probably appeal this to the home plate umpire. And they will appeal. And we'll see here how this goes. She did slide in head first. She was trying to get her hand around. Oh, now the umpires are going to have a conference here, so it wasn't an immediate no. Important to get this right. That's a huge run. And they're going to call her out. So, good effort there by Adriana Lombardi, but she is called out there at third. So that swipes the bases clear. And nobody on now for Winslow in an 8-5 game and a 3-0 count here to Bella Lubier. Takes a look at that one in there for a strike. Huskies not out of trouble here yet, though. They've got Lubier to deal with, and then certainly Melvin on deck. This one is swung on and popped up. We've had an interesting game here with some very close calls. And again, a 3-run lead for Winslow. They had that earlier, 6-3. It slipped away. Here's a pop-up. That's going to get into shallow center, and Lubier is on. So she reaches, and all of a sudden Winslow is not done yet here in the 6th. As Lubier able to get on base, and that's going to bring up Grace Melvin. This one is swung on and popped up. It's going to get out of play. Chance now here. And a swing and a miss from Melvin. So quickly goes to 0-2. And 1 out. And this one is swung on and popped back out of play. And the pitch here from Snowman, swung on and fouled back again out of play. So we'll do it again. An 0-2 pitch upcoming here with 1 out. And the 0-2 pitch. That's inside. She spun out of the way of that one. Melvin now awaits the 1-2 pitch with 1 out. This one has popped up again, having herself in a bat. As Melvin continues to foul these pitches off. As a pitcher herself, you can imagine she certainly knows how to foil a pitcher too. And the pitch here by Snowman. This one, a little nubber. She's going to hustle her way down the line and not in time. So it'll be Melvin being thrown out there at first. And I think she's having some trouble there with that knee. We noticed that earlier today, and I just noticed she's wearing the brace again now. Hope that she's all right. Lubier does get down to second. Now a chance here for Winslow with 2 down. Still a 3-run lead as they try to add to it. Lubier is out there at second. Nevaeh LaCroix here at the base and trying to knock this one up, and it's caught, and that gets them out of the inning. So it is a pop-up to end the inning, and it'll be last ups for MCI when we come back here on the Epic View Sports Network.
Sure, there's more than one way to get the job done. But sometimes, there's really no comparison. With all the power and versatility you'll ever need, you'll get more done in a day with Polaris.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity. Your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Follow Chase Toys Inc. on Facebook and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-5729. Ready to grow your business to an epic level? Place your business ad here on this live broadcast. Contact the staff at Epic View Studios for a custom marketing plan that will directly market your business to our local community. We have a variety of budget-friendly plans that will fit your needs. Email the staff at Epic View Studios today.
And welcome back here on the Epic View Sports Network. And Grace Melvin back out onto the circle. And she's got 128 pitches here today. She also, of course, pitched yesterday in that 12-1 win against Oceanside. The only saving grace is they had the run rule in that game. So she didn't necessarily go maybe the whole distance. You could have had to pitch the 7th, but you get up to 128, that's a lot of pitches, especially when you pitch the day before. So she'll give it a whirl here as this one is swung on and missed. By the way, they'll be back in action on Friday, and we'll have that game for you right here on the Epic View Sports Network. That'll be a 4 o'clock start against Nokomis. We'll be right back here. And that one doesn't find the strike zone. So 8-5, the lead for Winslow. Huskies looking to try and find something special here in the 7th. And that one is in there for a strike. Count goes to 1-2. The wind picking up again, blowing directly out to left center. Pitch from Melvin. Hello, heads up, coming this way. And fouled out of play. This softball game going longer than the baseball game with MCI and Winslow. Here's a chance across. Lombardi throws it across and in time. Great play there by Lombardi to get the runner in Williams. And just like that, there's one down. So one down here in the top of the 7th. And Winslow still with that 3-run lead. This ball low. Here's the pitch from Melvin. Swung on, a little grounder to short. Lombardi throws across, but they can't make the catch over at first. Gets away there from Failer, and now, all of a sudden, there's a runner on. So, Bailey Churchill here, able to reach. And Lombardi with a great play to get it across the diamond, but first base just couldn't hold on to it. And as a result, here we're going to get a pinch runner now in Vivian Walker. So Walker here now at first. Obviously an important run as they try to work their way back into this game here in the top of the 7th with 1 out. Grace Melvin in the circle. Coming to bat here, Gabby Kelly. She has not reached today. She struck out twice and popped up to center. Pretty big spot here for Gabby Kelly. Pitch there for the junior is going to be in there to run the count now to 1-1 with 1 out. Melvin gets the signs and delivers. Swung on and popped up. It's on the first base side and unable to make the catch. They got to go to second with it. That ball gets away, goes out into left field. Now they'll keep it there and hold on to it, but a very chaotic situation there where Winslow doesn't get the out. And all of a sudden, here comes the tying run to the plate. So Emily Lawrence will come up to the dish here with a chance to do some serious damage and only one out. Of course, now it's a force here at any base on the infield. First, second, or third. Runners at first and second. This is Melvin with the pitch. Low. Lubier stops it between her legs and then looks the runner back. Nice job there by Lubier. That one could have been dangerous. That could have put runners at second and third. It's a key play by Lubier. Pitch here from Melvin. That one is low, and another stop there by Lubier. Count now becomes critical here. You can sense the tension starting to increase for both of these two teams. All of a sudden, what was a 3-run game became a lot tighter in the last 2 minutes here. So 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, and Melvin here going to get the sign on a very important pitch. Runners at first and second. And the pitch in there for a strike. Full count now. Emily Lawrence at the dish. And the pitch from Melvin is low. Stopped there by Lubier. All of a sudden the bases are loaded. So now here comes a huge opportunity for Bella Barkak-Jouar. After the walk. And now, here we are in a 3-run game, and the bases are loaded, and MCI has a chance to try and make something happen here. The outfield getting the memo from Coach Liz York to keep the ball in front of them because they are at the bottom of the lineup here, and so they want to try to prevent themselves from having to deal with the top of the lineup. And this is critical. Obviously, MCI thinking here is that with 1 out, they've got to be cautiously optimistic in the sense that they want to make sure that they're not running into an out. And obviously, they're going to have to hustle here because now there's also, though, a force at any base. They're going to bring the infield in. And Barkak-Jouar at the plate. She's reached twice, singled both of those 2 times. She did, however, ground back to the pitcher earlier as well. So 2 for 3 today. She takes a look at ball 1. Melvin gets back into the circle. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on and popped up to center. Where is there? She makes the catch. She throws it back in quickly. Lombardi looks back the runner. It scores 1 run, but that is a huge catch from Teo Ware. That's the 2nd out of the inning. On the fly out to center. Now Now Riendo steps in. Riendo takes a look at the first 2 pitches to run it to 2-0. 2 down. 2-run lead here for Winslow, trying to hold on. Melvin leans in, the 2-1 pitch. That one is stopped by Lubier. It gets away, and just enough for the runners to go over to second and third. So now all of a sudden those 2 runs are in scoring position to try to tie the game here. They've got the player they want in Riendo at the plate. She's their leadoff hitter and one of their best players. MCI down to their final out. They take a look there over at the runner at third. That's Gabby Kelly. Checking on her. Coach there with a memo to the bench. And it looks like they are going to get a pinch runner in here. So that's Gabby Kelly over there who's going to come out of the game. And that's obviously an important runner. So they got to make sure that they got somebody that can run quickly, especially here even in a wild pitch or a pass ball situation, to be able to get toward that plate, because that is obviously a critical run. If they can get that one, then they can get the runner over to third, and you never know what can happen. You know that's probably on Melvin's mind right now as well as Lubier. They've got to be careful here that they don't let this thing get away from them as we get late into this game. 2 outs. And there's a great stop by Lubier. That's exactly what we're talking about, is the way that Bella Lubier has done that all day long, and she does it at one of the most critical moments right there. That's a very, very important play that will not show up on the score sheet today. And there's another good pitch from Melvin. She needed that one. So now the count will run full. 3-2, 2 outs. And all of a sudden, the pressure here starts to fall very heavily on to Riendo. The pitch from Melvin. The 3-2 with 2 outs. Swung on, grounded back there to Melvin. Melvin to the plate. And safe at the plate. So Melvin tries to go home with it, and Arminger scores. The pinch runner who came into the game to run, she scores, and now all of a sudden it's a 1-run game, and the tying run is at third base. And that's going to bring up Abby McCarron. And the Black Raiders, who have led all day today, now trying to save the final out here and get it here. Lombardi, the out at first. Oh, they're going to call her safe. Oh, my. Wow. A great play by Lombardi. I would be shocked if they don't appeal this one. Wow. And the game is tied. And in the heat of the moment, McCarron is on base, and the ball game is tied. Wow, what a game we've had here today. So, Melvin's now got to reset after the tying run is scored with 2 outs. They were down to their final strike. And a lot of people will want to go back and look at that one on the Epic View Sports Network. Of course, our viewers can rewind it themselves if they want to take a look at it. But boy, a bang-bang play. And it ends up being that The runner is safe in McCarran. And now here's a chance for the Huskies to take their first lead of the game. So Melvin here now with a 1-1 count as she tries to get this final out of the inning, and it has been elusive. The pitch, the off-speed stuff, unable to get Rivera to bite on that one. So now the count 2-1 here to Rivera. Melvin's pitch, swung on and missed. So that'll run the count to 2-2. Melvin here with the 2-2 pitch. 2 outs. This one's popped up and out of play. Eight, the score. The 2-2 pitch with 2 outs. This one high, and it gets away from Lumiere. The runners will advance, and all of a sudden it's second and third. Now, not only is Winslow here lost the lead and the game is tied, all of a sudden MCI with a chance to take their first lead of the game here today. And we know we're going to the bottom of the 7th. The question will be whether MCI has the lead or not. Now, all of a sudden, the bases are loaded. So Rivera with the walk. And that's going to bring up an opportunity for Cassie Snowman, the cleanup hitter. And the pitch is outside here for a ball. Melvin, who, as we documented earlier, was well over 120 pitches. Now she's got to be close to at least 150. This one comes over our way, and that'll be out of play. So unable to get there. A lot of real estate here in Winslow on the foul lines, but players really weren't in a great position to get to that one. That would have been a tough one to grab. 8-8 our score. 1-1 the count. With 2 outs, Melvin trying to get out of this inning. The pitch swung on and missed. It'll run it to 1-2. Again, a key play in this inning was when McCarran made it to the first, what was a very close play, and that extended the inning, and now it has tied this game here. This swung on and lined into center. The run will score. They'll try and score 2. They will. And all of a sudden it's 10-8. And there's Snowman celebrating at first after they make it 10-8. And they're celebrating over there on the Huskies side. And it gets pretty quiet right now for Winslow, who is now all of a sudden down by 2 runs. And they are shocked. And you wonder how much longer here Melvin can go. They're going to get her some more water. And the energy here from MCI has been infectious. They did not quit in this game. They had been clapping it up on the bench since the 5th, trying to find their way back into the game, and indeed they did. And now a chance here coming up for Cheyenne Williams, who is batting in the 5 spot today. Has a chance here to do some more damage. They're not out of this yet. There's 2 outs, but there's still 2 runners on at first and second. Rivera along with Snowman, now on the base paths. And they have just not been able to get this third out of the inning. Some from Winslow would argue probably it came when there was a close play down the first base line, but the only way they could have challenged that call would have been if the foot had been off the bag. They cannot challenge the bang-bang play on the catch, and as a result, the game continued. And for Winslow, they're trying to find their way now back into this game. The first time today that MCI has the lead, and it comes here in the top of the 7th. This one is high. Well, we have had an epic game here today. No doubt about that. We've seen a lot of crazy plays, seen a lot of really good plays, and a lot of close calls. And that's why we're still here. The pitch, in there for a strike. Melvin desperately trying to get out of this inning. Now the count 2-2. 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Winslow will get last ups. This one's in there for a strike. The inning is over, but not before MCI takes the 10-8 lead. We will come back with the bottom of the 7th next on the Epic View Sports Network. And welcome back here on the Epic View Sports Network, and we've got an epic game here today for sure. This one has gone now to the bottom of the 7th on a crazy way, in the sense that Winslow had the lead all game. They started things off with the grand slam by Bella Lubier. Things looked good for Winslow. They were up 4-0, and they were seemingly cruising. However, the Huskies would come back in this game, and all of a sudden they have come back from 2 3-run deficits twice, and they have now taken this into the bottom of the 7th, where MCI has forced this game to the bottom of the 7th after a close play at first, and then certainly some big at-bats from the Huskies to get this all the way here now to the bottom of the 7th and a chance for them to win it. And so now here's a chance for Winslow, and if they're going to do it, it is going to have to be here with the bottom part of their lineup. Sophie Sullivan comes to the plate. She's struck out 3 times here today. Cassie Snowman, the pitcher here today for MCI, going the distance in this one. And now Sullivan watches that one outside the strike zone. What a crazy game we've had here this afternoon. Glad you're with us here on the Epic Views Sports Network as The 2-1 pitch comes from Snowman. Swung on and missed. That makes it now all of a sudden a 2-2 count. Pitch here from Snowman. This one fouled toward the line, and it'll be a foul ball. It slowly rolled across the stripe. And so now Sullivan will go back to home plate to try and extend this at bat. Winslow now down by 2. They hadn't trailed all day until the top of the 7th. Sophia Sullivan at the plate, trying to make something happen. This one is high and outside. Good eye there by Sullivan, trying to extend this at bat. Trying to get their first base runner on here in the bottom of the 7th. Snowman trying to prevent that here with this 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. And just like that, Sullivan strikes out for the 4th time today. And now puts Winslow in a tough spot with 1 out. They would love to try and get something going here from Failer as she grounds one down the third base side, because if they can get her going, they can get back to the top of their lineup and get it to Kate Nichols. And then if anything Kate Nichols can do could extend this game and try and get this victory for Winslow that has eluded them here in the 7th inning. That one is high and outside. Emily Failer here today has struck out twice. She grounded to short. And now looking to try and come back from this 0-1 count, all of a sudden goes quickly to 0-2. She fouled that one back. One ball, 2 strikes. 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. Black Raiders trying to get their first home win of the season. They're going to have to come from behind to do it. This one is low into the dirt. Cassie Snowman today has certainly pitched her way into this position to try to give MCI the victory. The pitch, 2-2. In there for a strike. She struck her out. And all of a sudden, that's the 3rd strikeout today for Failer. And Snowman trying now to get the final out. So they'll have a meeting at the mound and talk this one over. They'll fill up the hole that Snowman has certainly filled and dug up there quite a bit. So now a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 7th. The batter will be Kate Nichols. And so far today, she's struck out twice. She reached on a single and then popped up back to the pitcher. And we'll see what she can do here. It's been a big day, though, on the other side for Cassie Snowman. She's got 9 strikeouts so far, and looking to try and get the final out no matter how she can do it here as she faces Kate Nichols. This one, a little blooper towards second, and Nichols is on. So she's able to get on base here, and that gives a chance now for the Black Raiders to try and make some magic happen. So 2 down, and Nichols able to get her way on. We've seen a lot of those kind of spinning singles that stay in the infield, but no one can get to them, and that's what we saw there. Here comes Taya Ware now with 2 outs. Ware swung on and missed. So Nichols is over at first, trying to make something happen here in the bottom of the 7th. Taya Ware swung on, and that's over the head of the shortstop, out into left. They will keep the runner at second as Taya Ware comes up with a base hit. All of a sudden here, now it's going to be a chance for Maddie Cochran. Maddie Cochran today has scored twice. She's reached on a walk. She's had a single. She's done it all. Right now she's got a chance to try and tie this game here. And you never know. It might just take one swing of the bat to try and get Taya Ware around, because we know she's got wheels. What a game. The 1-0 count here. Cochran stands in, slides out of the way of that one. All of a sudden, things starting to turn now toward Winslow's favor as they try to steal the momentum back. Keep in mind, the batter on deck is Lombardi, a talented freshman. This one is swung on and missed. They're going to go for third, and it is safe at third as Nichols slides in safely. And now all of a sudden, they've got her over at third, and you know where Ware's probably headed next. And they're 2 down here in this inning. Maddie Cochran at the plate. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. Now Ware down to second as expected. As she gets there pretty much on defensive indifference. They're not worried about her right now. They will be, though, here when all of a sudden Cochran gets a chance to swing at one. So 2-2 count. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. The pitch to Cochran. Whoa, that nearly got away. Nearly got away. Good play there by the catcher, McCarron. Tension starting to mount again on both sides. The full count pitch, swung on and missed, and MCI wins one in a thriller as they come all the way back to beat Winslow. What a win for MCI, and what a very tough loss for the Black Raiders as they fall in this one by the final score of 10-8. So that's going to do it. Obviously a very big win for the Huskies. They stay unbeaten as we now start our post-game show brought to you by the Hammond Lumber Company with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com. So let's start with our precision play of the game. It's going to go to the Grand Slam. Nothing better than one of those from Bella Lubier, and she nailed it way over the fence. That is our play of the game, brought to you by Chase Toys, with only precision brands like Polaris, ATVs, Ski-Doo snowmobiles, Lynx snowmobiles, Climb Apparel, plus Toro and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. See what's available on Thorndike Road in Unity or online at chasetoysinc.com. Time now for our player of the game, and the player of the game is going to go to Cassie Snowman, the pitcher for MCI, as she ends up in this game with 10 strikeouts, getting the final one and getting them the victory as she gets the win for, obviously, MCI. Huge win for them. They stay unbeaten, and they come here from Pittsfield and get the win in Winslow, coming from behind. And again, our play of the game brought to you by the Hammond Lumber Company with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com. So that's going to do it for us here today on the Epic View Sports Network. The next game for the Huskies will be Saturday at Mountain View. That'll be at 10 a.m. first pitch. Our next game coming up for you here is going to be from Winslow Friday afternoon. We'll be right back here against Nokomis, a 4 o'clock first pitch on the Epic View Sports Network. For our entire hard-working Epic View Sports Network crew, I'm Greg Glenn. We're glad you could tune in. Have a great day, everybody.
Grab life by the bars and see how far you can go. Introducing Polaris Sportsman with Ride Command. Smart tech that displays your location and keeps track of friends even without cell service, so you can explore more of the great outdoors. Polaris, think outside.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Follow Chase Toys Inc. on Facebook and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-5729. Today's game is sponsored by NEL Analytical, located at 227 China Road in Winslow, Maine's largest laboratory services provider. NEL Analytical offers complete laboratory services including water, environmental testing, and analysis in chemistry and microbiology, as well as custom and standard media manufacturing services. Call NEL Analytical today for all of your testing needs at 873-7711. For more than 50 years, Kennebec Valley Community College has trained the people of Maine to enter high-demand, well-paying jobs. KVCC's cutting-edge technology and state-of-the-art facilities ensure that our graduates are some of the most sought after in Maine. With our already low tuition and the free community college program for recent graduates, KVCC students join the workforce with little to no student loan debt. For more information, please visit us online at kvcc.me.edu or call 453-5822. If you own a local Maine business, this message is for you. Scan the QR code now for your chance to win $1,000 in free advertising from Epic View Studios, the leader in local live streaming. Just scan the code with your camera app on your smartphone and fill in the information. Good luck and thanks for watching from Epic View Studios.
I'm Greg Glenn, athlete brand advisor and CEO of Pliable. Are you tired of sending out emails to coaches and never hearing back? One key is sending an athlete recruiting video with your email. Here's how you can learn how to get yours. Visit pliablemarketing.com, take a look at all the athlete recruiting video options, see a sample video, plus frequently asked questions. All you have to do is visit pliablemarketing.com. Let's beat your competition and create your athlete recruiting video today.
Chase Toys Inc., where sales and service are full throttle. Chase Toys Inc. is your one-stop shop for Toro zero-turn mowers. Large inventory of Toro zero-turn mowers are now in stock. Visit them at chasetoysinc.com. Like them on Facebook. Stop into their Thorndike Road location in Unity or call 948-5729.
Are you a high school or college student or just looking for a seasonal job this summer? Huhtamaki is now accepting applications for temporary summer positions for the 2025 season. Whether you're looking to gain experience, earn extra income, or just be part of something great this summer, we'd love to hear from you. We are hiring for our packaging and molded fiber products to prepare our products for shipment to end users. Do you meet these qualifications? Must be 18 years old to apply. Must be able to lift up to 50 pounds. Must be able to work rotating shifts, including nights and weekends. Our schedule includes 12-hour shifts, 3 days on between 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. You will then enjoy 3 consecutive days off and returning to work beginning 3 nights from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. We are offering $24.58 per hour with 75 cents per hour shift differential when you work night shift. Why is this an opportunity you can't miss out on? These positions are great for students. Close to home. We offer competitive wages. Great experience for that resume. Apply today and make your summer count. Positions will start May 6, 2025. Ready to apply? Scan this QR code with your smartphone. We look forward to hearing from you.